So what stirred your heart to explore the angels in Revelation?
Well, a number of years ago, I got a call from my parents, and they'd gotten this terrible car wreck. They were heading down a street, and a young mother was driving the opposite way, and she had turned around to adjust her child in the back seat, wasn't paying attention, and slammed into my parents. And the impact was at such an angle that it pushed the motor through the firewall and pinned my mother in the side of the car. So my father was telling me that he had crawled out the window and kind of collapsed in the street. And all of a sudden, he heard this, which he's a motorcycle guy, so he heard this Harley Davidson motorcycle. He recognized the sound. Pull up next to him. This clack of the boots as the guy got down and picked him up, lifted him, and put him in the grass. And then he heard the wrenching of metal as my mother's door was pulled off. And he kind of looked up. He was he's half unconscious, and he looks and sees that the guy's checking my mother, and then goes and checks on the woman in the other car. Well, my father passed out, and he wakes up in the ambulance as they're putting him in, and he says to the what do you call those, the EMT there. He says, could you please thank the motorcyclist for rescuing us? And the EMT's like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Asked the cop, was there a motorcyclist here? No, no. And so my father says the only thing I can conclude is that it was an angel who came and rescued us. And I remember being skeptical when he told me that.